Hello! So today I am going to do a beautiful bride look, nice and soft and really elegant, really romantic. You can really use any color you want with this. This is just a general guideline for brides, a couple little tips and tricks, things like that. Hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eye, and today I'm going to use Clarins Instant Light, and this is one that you just click up and then apply the base to your eye and then blend it out. I'm using this instead of Painterly Paint Pot or Too Faced Shadow Insurance because I really like the finish that it gives the eye. It just gives it a really nice smooth base and something for all of the shadows to adhere to. So the next thing I'm going to use is Makeup Forever Star Powder, and they really don't name these. This is 90916, so if you're looking for the number, you can try that. And I'm going to go in with my 217, and I just took a little bit of powder right in the lid, just dabbing it in there, flick it off, and I'm just going to put a really good coat of this all over my lid and just past the crease. You can get a little more product on there. You want a really good coat of this. Now it is quite pink. I don't think you guys can see it very well on the camera because it has quite a bit of shimmer to it, but it is quite pink, and I do want to tone that pink down a little bit, especially for a bridal look, because you don't want to have too much color or too much shimmer or anything like that. So the next color I'm going to go in with using my 224, is M.A.C Satin Taupe, which is this one right here. It's just a Satin Taupe is really the best name for it, I would honestly say. This little light up here, that's just a reflection off the clear top of my computer, if anyone's wondering. And I'm going to take this color into the crease, and I'm almost going to go all the way into the tear duct with this color and out on the crease. And really just windshield wiper motions, just blending it back and forth. And this color has quite a bit of shimmer to it as well. So I don't want to go too high up with this color because I don't want too much shimmer on the brow bone. So just working that back and forth. And I do kind of want a swooped out look, so you can almost, if you press the brush like this, you can start to see that shape and then just kind of bring it in. And then with the clean 217, you can just kind of blend that color up and around, and then you start getting that shape that you want, that flicked out kind of outer V shape. There's lots of videos on YouTube about that outer V, so I'm not going to go too much into it. And then again, the 217, and this is just sort of to darken that color up and blend it out a little bit. So once you have that desired intensity, I say that a lot, sorry. Got some interesting hair going on today too. Anyway, I'm going to take M.A.C Carbon. You can use any black you want. It doesn't have to be M.A.C Carbon. And I'm going to go on the outer edge of that eye pretty softly because I don't want it to be too dark. And then just kind of blend it into the crease. And this is just going to define the eye a little bit more and give you a little bit more depth of color to blend out. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with my Satin Taupe and my little Caroline brush. This is just a teeny tiny little shader brush. As I said in another video, I got it at the drugstore like when I was 13. It was $2. And I'm going to take this Satin Taupe color and I'm going to put it underneath the lash line. And the softer your brush is that you're using underneath the lash line, or even, you know, if you were doing on top of your lash line, the softer your line is going to be and the more smoky it's going to be. Okay. Then to blend out this top color, because I want it to be a really nice soft line, I'm going to take a really, really soft brush, my 224 by M.A.C, and I'm going to take the color Brule. Now this one is so close to my natural skin tone, you almost can't see it. I forgot which eye I was doing. Nice, hey? And this is just going to completely blend out all of those colors, so you can't see any lines, you can't see any darkness, any harshness at all to those lines. Okay. And really just blending out those colors. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Black Track Fluidline on. I am going to do a tutorial on lining the eyes, so I'm not going to show you how to do it just to conserve time, because there's some face stuff I want to talk about with Bridal. So when I come back, I will have my Black Track Fluidline, my lashes, which if you want a tutorial you can request, but there's lots out there, so I didn't think anyone would want some. And then I'm going to have my mascara on as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So anyway, now that I have my lashes and my Black Track Fluidline on, there's a couple of things about Bridal that I kind of wanted to talk about. So this is a typical bridal look that I would do, not necessarily with these colors all the time, but just because lashes are such a huge thing in the kind of bridal industry. And they usually typically want these nice neutral eyes with a little bit of drama that just really bring out the eyes instead of hiding them a little bit. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was concealing underneath the eyes and shimmer. So when you're concealing underneath the eyes, my favorite product is Airflash. Shake it, spray it on the 188. Can you see that? There we go. And then put it underneath. The reason I like to highlight with this, now this is concealing and highlighting, you can see how it's brightening up this under eye area. The reason I prefer doing it with something like this rather than a shimmer is because on a photo, shimmer is going to reflect a lot, and you don't want your bride to look greasy in her photos, and she doesn't either, and you don't get referrals that way. So you want really soft, kind of smoky eyes that don't look 1999 or 2009, the style, the trend. You want classic bridal. Classic lips, these are just very neutrally pink. The one that I used was the Buxom gloss. It's called Rare Rubies. No, it's just called Ruby. It was from the Rare Rubies collection. Really nice, soft, kind of smoky, dusty rose kind of color. And then a really neutral peachy pink color on the cheek. Over bronzing brides is not a good idea either. I'll show you. I used Dainty blush from the Mineralized Skin Finish collection. Any neutral peachy pinky blush is good. You don't want those over bronzed brides. Even if they tell you I want lots of bronzer, they're going to look orange in their photo. You want to make sure that their neck matches their face completely, so you can't see any lines anywhere. You want everything really smooth and dewy, but not shiny. So I hope that helped you guys out. The other thing to mention, and I kind of mentioned it as I was doing the makeup, I don't like the highlight on the brow if you do a shimmery eye. If you do more of a matte eye, then you can do the highlight on the brow, just for bridal, because you don't want her whole eye to shine in a picture. Hope that guys helped you out a little bit. I had a request for some bridal looks. I was going to do 2. Now I'm only going to do 1 because this one's pretty universal. You can mix up any colors you want. You can do almost like a whitish kind of creamy color and then brown in the crease. Lashes are what it's all about for sure. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a great week. I know I am. Yeah. See ya. Bye.